This is Professor Jack Painter of the A.W. Tozer Theological Seminary. In the first part of this unit, we examine the range of resources available in the library and basic navigation. In this section, I will illustrate a number of searches. The basic search begins on the main library page. SU's library is part of the WorldCat library catalog system, so a basic search searches libraries around the world. Let's put in a search for, say, Apostle Paul into the search box. Pressing the return key or the search button brings up a page listing 10 books on Paul. But there are actually 19,825 listings, so we will definitely want to pare down the search. Before doing so, however, let's look carefully at the results page. First, the search phrase Apostle Paul is in the place at the top of the page. It will show me explicitly what I have searched for, which is very useful if I have done an advanced search. Next, note the Libraries to Search pull-down with selections of libraries worldwide or Simpson University Library. If you want only those materials, print or electronic, available to you apart from interlibrary loan, you will want to search Simpson University Library. Notice that our initial search was for libraries worldwide, so let's change it. Our number of resources has plummeted to 1,883 print plus electronic resources. Now look to the left of the page. There are a number of refinements to be made here. First, under Available Online, select Full Text. The number goes down to 1403 with 1,244 articles and 157 books. Now we're talking. Notice that I can also limit the articles to peer-reviewed, which will focus on more scholarly results. I can then refine the search to author, year, language, etc. Limiting to English brings us down to 1,076 sources. While I can limit to particular years, a more helpful approach to dates is to sort by pull-down to the upper right of the search results. Selecting Date, Newest First, will do just that with your results. If you want just the books, deselect Article on the left of the page under All Formats, and you are left with 154 ebooks on the Apostle Paul from newest to oldest. You can do the same with articles, of course. Notice that some of the books talk about Paul but are not specifically about Paul. Here you need to be more particular by using an advanced search or to know the search abbreviations. If you select Advanced Search at the top of the results page, you will go to a page which limits your search with 3 search fields and options, as well as limiting features at the bottom of the page. Since the main page search is for a keyword by default, I will put Apostle Paul in the first box and select Subject with Library limited to SU. I get 79 ebooks and 44 articles. This seems way small. If I instead select keyword Apostle Paul and title Paul, which means Paul's name occurs in the title, the search returns 94 ebooks and 702 articles, which I can then sort by date. This seems like a reasonable amount to browse. I'm really wanting resources on Paul's life, though. So either on the advanced search or simply putting KW:"life next to KW:"Apostle Paul TI:"Paul in the search phrase, the return search becomes more specific with 23 ebooks and 100 articles, 58 of which are peer-reviewed. I encourage you to play around with the advanced search and see what brings the results you desire. Once you found a book you want to access, select the link to go to the book record. If there's an ebook available, there should be a link or links under Find a Copy online. Select the link. If you are off campus, a login page will come up. Put your Simpson University ID in without any leading zeros in the top space, your last name in caps in the bottom space, and hit Return. You will be taken to a page in one of the databases, likely EBSCOhost. There you can select PDF full text to pull up a browser-based reader where you can read the book with searchable contents. For many of the books, you can check them out and read them in Adobe Digital Editions for computer or other readers for mobile devices. The process is similar with an article. The actual database your article appears in will determine the actual look of the reader, but generally speaking, they are PDF-based readers. Unlike books, you can actually download and save many of the PDFs to your computer or mobile device for later reading. You now have a basic introduction to the SU Library's electronic resources. You can supplement these videos with the tutorials on the Simpson Library website. Of course, if you have questions, the librarians are very willing to help you, and I as well.